Okay, to activate this portal here, we just grab this guy and place him here. And oh no. Specifically, guys, we're going to be looking at the armor from the SoMuchArmor mod. We have here a set of magical armor, pretty easy to obtain early game and super powerful. Then we have two really generic but good starter game armor. We have this wooden armor and the stone armor. We have some fancier stuff back there, but we'll get there in a minute. So let's take a look real quick at this wooden armor here. So if we look here, it's pretty much exactly what you expect. It's wooden armor. If we open up our craft guide here, we have a wooden helmet, wooden chest plate, wooden leggings, some wooden boots. If I click on one of these guys, we'll see it's just a regular oak wood log. And I believe this star here means it can be any type of log. I don't think the type of log changes what the armor looks like, but there you go. You'll notice here I only have 2.5 armor slots. However, if it's going nighttime, it's your first night out, and you need just something to throw on, there you go, wooden armor. The next bit we're going to look at is the stone armor. Looks like we get 4.5 armor out of this guy here. Just looks like plain old cobblestone, nothing too fancy. But again, early armor can be the difference between life and death, especially on a hardcore mode. The sun is setting. Let's just do a quick time adjustment. Now the next easiest set of armor to obtain is this guy here. Now this is really cool. These are created using just leather and magical discs that you find in dungeon chests. So real quick, we'll just throw this guy on here. You'll notice instantly my screen zoomed out, and I've got a whole bunch of different enhancements. If I pull these off one by one, we'll be able to see what does what. So first we got magical cap. Now this gives me saturation. What this does means I will never run out of food. You don't have to eat. Really good. I actually really like using this cap with other armor sets, even though it doesn't give me any armor bonuses. It does keep you constantly healing because you're never hungry. The chest plate gives you haste, mining haste here, so you'll be able to dig faster, mine faster. The pants gives you speed 4, which gives you a noticeable speed difference. The last piece of armor we have here are these magical loafers. I really like these loafers. This is what your grandpa wears when he's cold around the house to keep his feet warm, which is actually kind of funny because the main enhancement on these is fire resistance. What's really cool about this is total fire resistance. I can walk through lava, I can walk through fire, don't take any damage. So a little bit OP, but at the same time you'll notice down there by the hearts don't have any armor bonus whatsoever with these. So again, if you wear just this full set, it's good for mining, good for running around. Not awesome for combat though, as you don't get any armor bonuses. Just real quick, looking at these guys, you'll notice just leather in the shape of a normal hat. We got the magical core. That's that disc I was talking about. Just find these in dungeon chests. Same thing with any of these. Again, chest plate, got leather and magical core in the center. Same thing with the pants. You got the leather and the magical core there. And last, the loafers, which are just like you'd expect. Leather boots, 2 magical cores for these ones. I don't know why they decided to use 2 for this, but they did, maybe 1 for each boot. But there you go. Magical outfit there. Now these next 2, we have titanium armor, which is pretty strong. Doesn't give you full armor, but still has some nice enhancements. And emerald armor. I totally love the texture of this guy, all green. Definitely what you would expect out of emerald armor. Let's look at the actual effects of these guys. So first with the titanium armor, looks like this. Craft this by titanium ingots. So with the SoMuchArmor mod, you do get titanium ore to spawn just randomly in the world upon generation. Melt that down, get some titanium ingots, and there you go. There's all the crafting recipes for the titanium armor. Looking at this guy, doesn't give you actually any enhancements, but it is pretty cheap, and it does give you decent. I mean, it's not as good as diamond or some other armor types, but pretty decent armor bonus there. Then here's the emerald. The emerald armor, you notice there's particle effects popping right up. Pretty sweet. Definitely bright green. If we look back at this guy, we got just two things though. So you notice we got weakness here. We also have regeneration. So wearing even just one piece of emerald armor will give you regeneration. I believe the more you wear, the better the effects are. The emerald armor is crafted like any other type of armor, but just out of emeralds. So maybe it gives you a little bit more motivation to trade with those villagers. Again, pretty easy to get early on. Emeralds aren't super uncommon. Trade with villagers and whatnot. And it does give you this regeneration. So if I say kept my helmet on and used like steel armor or something else, I just get that regeneration bonus, and then better armor, which would be compensate for that weakness debuff that it gives you. Now the last one is this guy here. Now it looks like this guy here is only wearing these funky goggles. We'll get to those in a second. And these boots. What's going on there? There's actually three pieces of armor here. We got an invisible shirt. That's right, you heard me, an invisible shirt. Let's take a look at what happens here. First thing you'll notice, there's no body here. Wearing that invisible shirt actually makes you invisible. Not just to other players, but to also mobs in the area, which could be pretty useful. It does give you no armor though, so it's not something you want to wear around a ton. So we'll take off our invisible shirt, and there I appear again in my lovely non-goofy pixelness. Now the other two things you got are night vision helmet and long fall boots. These boots do exactly what you'd imagine they do. You fall from a long height, you don't take any damage. But this helmet, actually this helmet is the reason I added this mod pack, or this mod to the mod pack. Because I absolutely hate having to drink constant night vision potions when mining deep or exploring. So what this does is it just gives you night vision. You'll notice from the particle effects. If we open up the craft guide here, it takes a little bit of time to create this. Not too much, but definitely a little more difficult than your normal helmet. You got two ingredients here. You got these goggles, which are crafted from a block of redstone and 2 glass, just like that. And then we have these steel ingots around the outside, which are crafted with an iron ingot in a furnace, creating steel. Let's go ahead and put this stuff back. So that is the SoMuchArmor mod. Hey guys, I forgot one set of armor actually, and it's this guy here. Look how sweet this is. I can't believe I forgot this. Purple, looks like diamond or emerald armor, but purple, which is amazing. And does some actually really cool things when the full set is equipped. So you'll notice as soon as I equipped that, I got speed, strength, and water breathing. This is called the Ender Infused Armor. Now you only get these bonuses, I believe, when the full set is equipped. Or perhaps, okay, let's see here. I guess it is individually. Now this Ender infused armor is a little bit different. A little OP to try to get, because in order to get a full set, you would have to get a dragon egg for every single piece. It does look like you can craft that, but you'd have to use 8 blocks of diamond and 1 ender ingot. Ender ingots you can make out of this stuff, ender blend, smelted in the furnace, which is 2 diamonds, ender pearl, eye of ender. So definitely not cheap stuff. Looks like the pants actually use a nether star. Goodness. So, you'll notice here, one of the cool things when you have the full set equipped, I run and I jump and it's almost like you're flying, just clear across the entire map. It's a little bit powerful, but I think it's aptly named after all those Endermen you run into will kind of jump around in a similar manner. So definitely not armor I should have forgotten, but there you go. That's the Ender armor for you.